Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome to this spooky Monday of anime girls. Oh, wow, what a flat delivery. Oh, I had a pretty significant lunch, so now I'm feeling rather flat at the moment, so please forgive me, chat. Oh no, I definitely don't underestimate anime girls, Bree Bree. Hello and welcome, by the way. How is chat doing today? Are you good? Are you spooky? Oh, I'm now. You know, when I started playing this game, I didn't know. I didn't see anything out of the ordinary that I haven't seen before from Doki Doki, the original. Until well, actually, I saw something as I turned off the game last week. And now I've got this screen in front of me. That's definitely new. Haven't seen this screen before. Oh, congratulations, Kay. Hello, Barry. Welcome. Oh, I hope this caffeine kicks in soon. Otherwise, this is going to be a very lazy, flat, spooky Monday, which means it won't be very spooky. I hope I can remember all the voices I did for all the girls. Yes, I was just trying to make sure that the audio is fine. Checking audio, that everything's good. All right. Now, I really hope we can get through this game fast enough that we can actually get to the good stuff. Logging in as root. Oh my god, what is all of this? Hello? Side stories, files, mail, pictures, music, settings. Oh, okay, that's pretty cool. Do I even want to see pictures? I'm afraid. I'm afraid, chat. Oh, okay. All right. Oh, oh God. When Yuri sends you something, you know it's personal. What is all of this? Files? Ah. A reset shell script. Interesting. Side stories. Any of this stuff is. This is all really, really new to me. I've seen none of this stuff. I guess we go back into the game. Oh, it would help if I actually turned on my own volume. Oh, look at this. Don't they look all fun and cute? I can't imagine this ever going wrong. Okay, so we were talking to Yuri apparently. 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 Okay, so we were talking to Hint, you can use the skip button to fast through to text you've already read. Thank you. Oh yeah, we did read this one. Okay, now I remember last time I don't actually need my mouse. Oh, here we go again. Ugh, I'm loving this already. Caffeine, empower me. Oof. Sorry, I'm trying to remember. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small pitcher from the shelf. The kind with a filter inside. I never found those filter jugs to do anything worthwhile, honestly. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm already getting confused. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then we'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. I love to watch you get water, baby. What am I saying? To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. What? Shy yet deranged? I wonder how that would look like in movement. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Oh, hello Kurt, welcome back. How are you doing today? Okay, may I have the water picture? No, it's mine! You can't have it! Woo. Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. Oh, alright. Oh, so you're on that side of the world. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah. Where are you two off to? You wouldn't be stealing my man, Yuri. I will cut you. Not if I cut you first, bitch! Yuri was gonna make some tea, so... I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher like cheeses. Okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. That's kind of a one-person job, isn't it? Oh my god! Oh, so you've never heard of people keeping each other company? What is... That's... Monica, please mind your own business for once. Yeah, I actually agree with you. Or do you want to tell me that there's something wrong with helping in... Oh god, here we go again. Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve Mizaku in club activities? Wait, am I Okay. Am I being dyslexic right now? Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve... Shouldn't it be involving? Wait. I'm not stupid, am I? This doesn't read right. Shouldn't it say involving, not involve? My mouth gapes. You can fit a whole watermelon inside. I'm going to show you my butt. Apparently. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Humph. Then be gone, peasant. Then let's go, Mizaku. Yuri. Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. Spoke without thinking. Not really, she should have minded her own business, honestly. How could I say something like that? Yuri. Just something about the way she said that. It made me feel so irritated. No, I was irritated too. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri. I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monika to judge people like that. Misaku. Now we need to have like one of those anime like crossovers where you see her big eyes and it's like twinkling, and then it like pans over to me that's also got big eyes staring back. How come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me? Well, because it wasn't that bad. Ah, true, Kurt. True. Because nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions, and we can't always hide them away. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Situationally. Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. Unless those emotions are kill, kill, kill. What kind of friend would do that? Friend, you say? Oh no, I got friend zoned. No. Yuri lifts her head. Misaku, I really like being friends with you. Oh, Uno reverse card! Ba, 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 ba. Thanks, Yuri. I love being in the friend zone with you. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that. But I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway, moving along swiftly. Yeah. Shall we go? Yeah. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom. God, that must have taken a while. Mizaku, do you like oolong tea? Actually, no. Oolong tea can fuck off. I actually recently tried oolong tea the other day, and I was like, oh god, this tastes awful. Yeah, I said lying. Anything is fine, as long as it's with you. How do I describe the taste of oolong tea? It has a very sharp taste. It's sharp, it's bitter. It's pointless to say it has an earthy taste. I mean, it's tea. Tea has an earthy taste. I would say it's a little bit... No, wait. Actually, I would say it's less palatable than green tea, and green tea tastes like dirt. And this is why I'm an Earl Grey kind of guy. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. What's wrong with you? What? 200 degrees? You're going to burn the tea. You're supposed to go up to about like 65, maybe 70 degrees when you're trying to boil tea. What's wrong with you? Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? No, you don't. You frickin' said... Yeah, that's way too high. Tea should be brewed around 65 to 70 degrees. Otherwise, you're just burning the tea. Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Yeah, apparently you want me to scorch my dick off with that temperature. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. I doubt it. It's oolong tea. It tastes terrible. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking. Oh no. Don't do that. And I decided that I would try express myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway. Ah. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Mizaku. We've known each other for 2 days. What do you mean? Oh. Thank you so much. That's so nice of you, Kurt. Thank you so, so much. It's very endearing. My loins are ablaze. That's too much information. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Mizaku, I have another request. Do you mind if I take... No, what am I thinking? Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why is that? It's a little bit easier on my back. You know what? I know people with back problems, and sitting on a hard floor does actually help them, so I actually don't disagree with this comment. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Ah, sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. Stairs! What's Yuri trying to do? I don't know. I think she's trying to get into our pants. Maybe. Hey, let me hold those up for you. It's most likely because of my your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading? Yes! It has nothing to do with my memories, I'll have you know. I have terrible reading posture. Yeah, you should keep your neck, like, when doing anything, you should keep your neck neutral. You shouldn't actually... Oh god, even doing that hurt me. Oh, my age is showing. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. Ah, I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies that I kept hidden from Sayori's Kando radar. What? I take it, since it'll go well with the tea. No. Well, I mean, if you want to mask the terrible, terrible flavor. Yuri and I sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer. I can't see too well. You're too short. Here, get on my lap. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup! Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. I mean, it's just there. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears an intense reading expression, can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs. Oof, that's a terrible place to put a teacup. And fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. I'm kind of watching my figure. That's okay, I won't take any. Yeah, are you sure? Well, if I can touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages. You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. He holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Oh no, if she slides it up any further, she'll fill my huge banana in my pants. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips around it. Huh? Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks over at me and she needs to confirm what just happened. My figure, it's ruined! Misaku. Sorry? I guess I shouldn't have done that? Well... You were just helping? That's something that friends do? Right? I mean... Not really in this kind of context, but... Yeah? That's all it was. Yeah, then... You don't need to stop or anything. I see. The situation has gotten really tense. Yuri tries to return to the book, but I can tell just by her expression that even she can't focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers, but this time, Yuri's eyes meet mine. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't even avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths. Hey, my eyes up here. I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri parts her lips. But it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers. Okay, everyone, enough of this hot, sweaty action. It's time to get back to the game. Oh man, it is dry today. It's a fucking scorcher. Yuri jolts back. It's time to share poems. Misaku, you can help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right? Now! Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. The spell is abruptly broken. Man, Monica's such a cockblocker. I'll take care of the cups. Yeah, Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Who should I show my poem to first? Well, we did do our poem for Yuri, so I guess it's Yuri first again. Let's see what you've written for today. God, it's so awful. I can't believe you even put these words together. Monkeys would do a better job. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Mizaku. This one might be even better than yesterday's. And considering that was a piece of shit, you only got upwards to go, I guess. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you about the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why? You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. Someone's better than me. I must destroy you. Yuri's breath breathes. I'll never get used to these reading games. And collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah. Wait, I was patience for that? Just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me so horny. Really happy. Are you saying you never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your closest friends? Have you met Natsuki? She's a bitch! Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share your poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. If it's with you. Okay, Anthony, here comes the poems. Oh God, why am I so dry today? Man, I'm almost as thirsty as these girls are. And you wouldn't think that was possible. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. Okay, that's a strange way of putting it. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. I don't like where this is going. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. She's really into her knife in a way I don't care for. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. I'm The thing is, I know Yuri's personality, so this poem actually makes me very uncomfortable. Ugh. Nah. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. Ya think? The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that it's gotten quite used. Yeah, we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Oh, no. Ugh. Ugh. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. Ah! A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. No! Stop! Bad Yuri! Ugh! I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. Yeah, I can tell. I can tell. Oh, God, no. God. I can see that. You need therapy. I can see that you need therapy. Alright, Kurt. It's a lot more metaphorical. Yeah, we get the metaphor. It's not okay. Yuri, would you like to talk to someone? A professional, maybe? About these urges and your excitement? I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what the poem is about. Oh, I know what the poem's about. I know what it's about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I don't know. Maybe I'm just biased because I know what it actually is about. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my own unusual hobbies. That's not a hobby. It's not a hobby. No. It's those sorts of things I usually force to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? If only you knew, Mizaku, if only you knew. Because they're embarrassing, and people would make fun of me. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I know school kids. Yeah, they would be complete assholes about it. Don't you have anything like that, Misaku? Nah, I have no sense of embarrassment. Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has something different like that. The best way we can do is respect each other and our individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes. And some things makes us uncomfortable. Yeah, it made me very uncomfortable. Thanks. Thanks for that, Yuri. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. Well, I mean, you shouldn't hate yourself, but you should still talk to someone. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener, even though you're completely oblivious to the obvious. You're good at a lot of things. Writing, listening, probably fingering. What did I say? No, I didn't say that. Forget you said heard that. All of you, forget you heard that. There really aren't many people like you, Misaku. That's exaggerating a little bit. It's just how I feel. I never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing. But now I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling. And you're to thank for that. It's nothing really. Really, it's nothing. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. For just a moment, her timidness seems to disappear. Let's talk to Monica. Hi again, Misaku. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going to be going bad, I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright. This one's good. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but your imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style? You both seem just as crazy. Hello Sandy, welcome. I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented. Yeah, totally. It's not that she's crazy or anything. I think her poems are the most. Yuri is such a mood, as they say. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen. I noticed that too. Or when she's talking about literature. It's like the light turns on inside her. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes on in that head of hers? Crazy things. I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. Of course I mean that in a bad way. God, you have no idea how to read between the lines, Misaku. No, of course not. I just meant that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still defending her like that. You must be pretty into her. Let me just push my cleavage out quickly. Yeah? You completely misunderstood. Uh, Calm down. I'm kidding. Not really, but okay. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend. Oh, you sneaky. You know she doesn't. Wait, really? Yeah, fictional one anyway. What? Is her boyfriend in Canada? Yeah, she really is. She is the biggest cock block. Monica kind of whispers that last part to me. It's just a hunch, but I'm available if you've noticed. Pushes chest out. Well, there's nothing really anything wrong with that. Oh well, I know. I was just saying, I'm available. But anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Read my poem! I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Oh god, why? I can already... Why? Oh. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. Really? An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Ugh. Sorry, I'm having a bit of itchy nose problem. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Oh god, my nose is so itchy. Ah! Save me! Save me, skull friend. My nose is too itchy. Load me. You know, I would say knowing the twists and turns in this story, like, would make you appreciate the game less. But no, on a second playthrough, or well, playing it knowing everything, this makes a lot of sense. Yeah, apparently I'm allergic to poems that very much represents computer terminology. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? Dude, I won't give spoilers. I'm just alluding to the fact that these poems mean way more now. I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just a kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. God, you are dense, dude. Oh. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. Well, it isn't the right question when you don't want to answer it, Monica! What do you have to hide? Tell us! A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling. Or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Except it is. It very obviously is. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind. Or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? Ah, the fourth wall is breaking. What am I even talking about? Good night, Kirk. Thanks for joining us. I hope you have a good night. Thanks for listening. Let's talk to Sayori.
Oh, I like this one, Mizaku. It has some nice feelings in it.
Ah, I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's?
Let me think. No, I don't know. I guess I like them both. I don't even remember what the last one was about.
That's not very helpful, you know.
Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. That's why I just go with...
Yeah.
But that's why I go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. Right now I feel nauseous. So that must be good, right?
I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then I guess conveying feelings is pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place.
Yeah, me neither.
Why don't you at least try giving it some thought?
Aw, you want to write something for me? Oh, aren't you precious? That's so sweet.
Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself for once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point.
Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try keep that in. It's in mind.
Well, whatever. God, you're such a... This protagonist can be such a dick sometimes.
I guess I like happy poems.
Yeah, happy poems with the word death in them? Yeah, that's really happy, Sayori.
Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right?
Yeah, it's called crazy.
What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah, I like things that are happy and things that are sad.
Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori.
Well, you don't know everything about me now, do you? Jeez. I like happy the most, but sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can give that little rain cloud a little hug.
That's some weird imagery right there.
And make a nice happy rainbow.
Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic.
It is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Mizaku. I should go write that down then. You can go read my poem now, okay?
bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in a bottle all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends, each a bottle of starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering secrets hidden in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. Doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done, I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend. Each and every bottle, but every time I let one go, it shatters against the tiles between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Wow. Oh, really, Anthony? She's the one that's got issues? Holy crap, indeed. Terry, did you really write this?
Of course I did! Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but... I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
I see that. It's almost kinda creepy. Oh wow, you're starting to notice something creepy only now?
Creepy?
Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it.
Oh, thanks! But what about that other comment about it being creepy?
Hello, account. Welcome, welcome.
I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. As if someone was tinkering in my head or something. Even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic.
You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Yeah, I'm gonna write more creepy stuff. Yes! Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die.
Don't get ahead of yourself. Not the best choice of words, dude. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Alright, it's Natsuki time.
Finally, you got to me.
Well, I can admit that it's better than the last one. It's nice to see that you're putting in some effort, finally. That's good. But I still don't like this at all. It's too fucking wordy. It's trying too hard to be serious. What do you mean by that? Poems don't need to be all deep sounding to express something. It's going to just sound like you're forcing it unless you really don't suck at it. Honestly, don't bother trying to write poems like this until you're on Yuri's level. Natsuki stops short all of a sudden. Don't tell me! Eh? You're not trying to impress Yuri, are you? Because it's not like I like you or anything. What are you talking about? Keep your voice down. You know Yuri would love this kind of angsty garbage. Just because she's talented writer doesn't mean I mean... Oh, now you've done it. Looks like I'm in trouble. I somehow struck a nerve, though what I did is beyond me. I am so done with you. Natsuki shoved the poem I handed her back over to me. Take your stupid poem. If you wrote it for someone else, just don't show it to me. Ouch. This is what I get for letting a young girl step into my business. Unless I was a mind reader, I was destined to be in a world of pain from the start. At least Natsuki wasn't really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place. Jeez, ouch! We don't even get to see her poem. And you know what? I'm kind of fine with that. Oh my god, my nose is so itchy. Oh. Apologies, everyone. It is hot, it is dry, and I am thirsty. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today. So if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Ugh. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we could put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Yeah, I feel you on that one, Yuri. Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Saori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Ah, sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Saori's putting it all on the posters, in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Saori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? No, the fact that you unilaterally made decisions without the rest of the group is kind of concerning. Well, no! It's not a bad idea, Baka. But I didn't sign up for this, you know.
There's no way I'm gonna be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that.
Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear.
Guys!
No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So I'm sorry. But I already did all the work, so you're kinda stuck with it, so you're gonna have to perform anyway. Okay, thanks. I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about.
Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings.
Being intimate with yourself. Yeah, no, you do that by yourself, Sayori, not in public. That's for your OnlyFans.
Finding new horizons. And having fun.
That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Hey, I was here for cupcakes. And pretty girls, apparently. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feeling that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of a room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. We should do cupcakes instead, because that's what brought me over. Also, I think we should do a bikini car wash. That will definitely get people interested. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monika have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but... It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Huh, shocker.
Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright, we peer pressured one. Now the other one.
You. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Peer pressure. Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expected faces. Sigh. I guess I don't have a choice.
That's everyone! We peer pressured you to do something you didn't want to. Yay, peer pressure! You're the best, Yuri!
This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh, it'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other.
No way!
Monika, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poems in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little bit more comfortable.
Can I go next?
Of course. Now, let's see. Monica flipped through her notebook to the specific poem she had in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. Oh, here we go. Oh, I thought we were done with the poems today. Oh god, no. The title of the poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. I'm so glad I don't actually have to read it, because it'd probably be creepy. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face. Great, now I'm yawning again. Every time I do one of these really wordy, reedy games, I start yawning. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes her recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles.
That's was so good, Monica.
Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next.
What? You're fired up all of a sudden.
Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Oh my god, get on with it! I want to get to the creepy part of the game. The stream's gonna be done before we get there. God, could you guys shut up? Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us.
You can do it, Yuri!
It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refuses to do this. Why is she so suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transforms into sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. Her poem is full of twists and turns, and in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed in her head. Suddenly she finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her, as she is bewildered even to herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I am the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards, and we give Yuri a recognition she deserves. It's not that we don't want to applaud for her, but we were caught off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds up the poem into her chest and rushes back to her seat. It's just that the game just goes on and on. This is not even the fun part of the game. Jan, we are trying, but the first chapter just goes on forever. This is the longest establishing shot ever. Like, we get it. Can we get to the part that's actually fun? Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count.
Okay, I guess I'm next then.
So Yuri hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium.
This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled.
Sayori.
It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do this so easily?
Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way.
I see. Okay then.
Yuri begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives me a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she liked my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew, though through and through. Ugh. Yeah, I totally agree, Bree Bree. Yeah, but you do, like, okay, I understand the concept of, like, lulling you into a sense of false security, and I get that, as it slowly increases in creepiness, but, oh my soul, it's just so much. Sayori finishes, and we applaud.
I did it!
Good job, Sayori.
Even Mizaku liked it. I guess that's a good sign.
What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery.
I really don't understand.
In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little bit more force behind them, depending on what you're reading.
Oh, I know what you mean. I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone.
The next time, I'm going to make you pick the poem that challenges you a little more. You don't have much time before the festival, so you know.
Okay!
Now, who's next? Natsuki?
Humph! Don't make me go before Mizaku. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Mizaku lower everyone's standards before I have to do it.
Jeez.
Natsuki!
It's fine. It's fine, it's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive an applause anyway. I'm sorry, I'm not that really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it too much. Let's see. Fair enough. I don't actually play visual novels. Like, the only other visual novel I've ever played was Dream Daddy. And my word, I'm so glad that this is not as wordy as Dream Daddy. Holy crap, I would die. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki.
Yeah, I'm going.
Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium.
The poem is called. It's called. Why are you all looking at me?
You're big. Because you're presenting.
Humph. Anyway, the poem is called Jump, as in jump off a cliff.
Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and a rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they've bounced up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes, and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it?
Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again.
Well, you do at least have to feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people.
I mean, I do it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on on whatever face I want for other people. But we're just my friends. It's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so...
Well, I guess in that case, you wouldn't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure to pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. And it makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. Finally! Yo, we just need to get past chapter 1 and it will get good. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try and write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nice so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday is a big day.
I can't wait!
I can do this. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori?
Yep!
Look at the two of you always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that?
It's okay. Mizuki, you don't have to say it.
Whatever, let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little bit quieter than usual on the way home. Hey Sayori! God, let's fill up this with more dialogue.
Sorry, I was spacing out.
Ah, no wonder.
I was thinking about something from earlier. Like, how we get to, I mean...
Sayori fumbles with her words.
So, let's just say one day Yuri Austin will come with you.
Huh?
What would you do?
Well, she probably doesn't live in the same direction, so probably say that would be kind of inconvenient. What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Well... I don't know. Does she live in the same direction? Why can't we all walk together if we're all... We walk home together because we live on the same street. Okay, chat's saying I should pick Yuri. Knowing this game. Alright. I'd walk home with Yuri. Walking home with Yuri, huh? Why does that thought make my heart pound? I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialize, I'd feel awful turning her down, so...
Isn't she so beautiful and smart?
Sayori, stop trying to ship us! There's a time and place for shipping, and now is not the time! That has nothing to do with what I just said.
just admitted it. You like her. You like her. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Jeez. There's not even any point in speculating something that's never going to happen.
Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know.
Okay, that's a bit of a dark thing to say. What do you mean, need? Need you? Sayori! I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now.
Sorry.
Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you.
If you say so.
The conversation trails off and I'm left feeling awkward. But it was just kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question. I can't just lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Okay, we're going full Yuri this playthrough, so let's do this. Oh, fuck off. Sayori tragedy. Melancholy. Agonizing. Oh, bollocks. Okay, I really should be paying more attention. Incongruent. Kitty! Disorientated. Containment. Imagination. Unrestrained. Judgment. Graveyard. Intellectual. Variance. Unstable. Yes, you are. Yes, you are, Yuri. You are very unstable. I wanna... Yeah, anxiety. There we go. Here we go again. Oh, okay. You know what I need? Something to help my voice. Oh man, I'm the lost one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club, now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too.
I can't wait for the festival! It's gonna be great!
Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki?
Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. It's a whole day day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food.
You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden.
Monica, do you usually have fried squid?
Squid? That's a pretty Pacific. I know, Bree. I know. Let me think. I think this might be the last poem reading. Then we have to do the preparation sequence. Then we have to have a conversation. Okay. Just give me a moment. Oh. I swear, this hot, dry weather and all of this talking is really doing a number on me. I feel like I need chapstick or something. Even my mouth feels like desert. That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to.
Oh, come on! Are you saying you don't like squid? You, of all people?
I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people?
Because it's right in your name!
People don't...
Monica!
That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Never mind. Ooh, the fourth wall breaks. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay?
Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway.
Excuse me? Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at the desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori! I wave my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again.
Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else.
Huh? Is everything alright?
Of course. Why wouldn't it be?
It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things.
Geez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see?
Sayori shows me a big fake smile.
Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone else.
Well, alright. If you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back towards everyone else. But the conversation is already dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. Misaku, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a little bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a razor up and down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind, but I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Misaku. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about her well-being of the club members, you know. Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seems like she wanted to be left alone. Sure. Maybe she's just has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Oh god, I'm talking about Monica. Welcome back, Sandy. Oh my god, this is going on so long, I'm constantly getting tongue-tied. I have to restrain myself from shouting, oh my god, just get to the point! This is too much preamble. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? Oh yeah, that's the title of your character in the code. I mean, what? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Mizaku. K agrees. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know? She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way! Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been. You're so funny, Mizaku. We should totally date. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful because that's how she is when she is around you? I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try and talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet I can't hear her from here. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her, but to have fun with everyone else. Red flag, my dude, red flag. But that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Jeez, that's a bit of a dick thing to say, dude. Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. Oh no! But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book. But she looks away just as quickly, with a flushed look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I never really seen Yuri approach anyone to start a conversation on her own accord, so I have no choice but to approach her for myself. I just keep adding words that don't exist. By now, it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in one next to her own. Oh god, okay. Everyone get ready for another Yuri session. Oh. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't even do anything. But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How were you even able to tell that that's what I was thinking? Like, well, tongue-tied. It's something that I do a lot. So it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those who are willing to share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. It's not really that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she seems to be a little off today. But when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something's happened to her. Oh, that's quite romantic. Sorry. I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that. I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have been friends for a long time, that's all. Friend zone. Get it? Ah, I see. Then perhaps it's unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much. Mizaku, the world is full of meaning, often hidden depths beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. Ah, yeah, like you. So you think there might be something behind it after all? I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on the inside of her head. And she may not always know what she wants. I notice her strange behavior today too. And I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess? But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Drops deeply into my eyes. What am I saying? Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my A's. Oh my god. I'm dying. Oh, I'm trying to power through it, but it just goes on and on and on. Sometimes a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves, and you, someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy. I'm into anime, video games, and anime girls. So I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. That's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Oh god, come on, game. Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah. I should be taking this mind off of this whole situation thing anyway. Oh. Well, everyone, after some time passes, Monica calls out to the classroom. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Okay. Here we go. Let's read some more unhinged, crazy poems. Misaku, your writing has only improved in the last few days. Every poem you've shown me has been nothing short of spectacular. I can really feel the emotions. I'm a little envious even. I don't think it ever came to me this naturally. Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. This never did come naturally to me, but I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. You're really an example I was chasing after. Is that so? Yuri gently smiles to herself. This feeling. I'm so glad I got the chance to share my writing. I never thought it would feel like this. I remember you mentioning that yesterday. I can't believe that you're so good at something and you've never even shared it with anyone. It's kind of a shame. Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice. What do you mean? Well, Yuri smiles sadly. Misaku, during lunchtime, I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway. But books are so full of amazing and inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with, or people you just want to know would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face, or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day. You know, those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type. Who would make fun of your body type, woman? Geez, the only people who would make fun of you are frickin' jealous bitches. And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all. People say that about you? I'm not a know-it-all, Misaku. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. Well, there's one of your problems. You're not supposed to make them see you as normal. Normal's overrated. I don't even know how to make myself happy. Okay, these are some deep feelings. I have all these feelings, and all I can do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you that I really understood what was missing all this time. But I haven't really done any. Oh, sorry, that was supposed to be me. That's wrong. Just being patient and respectful. That's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, Misaku. I speak too slowly. Second guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things. But every time, you've always treated me just like anyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. That's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy. I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them. I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends. And I would say I have had at least one success. Wouldn't you? Put it that way, yeah. We really are friends now, aren't we? Yuri puts her head in her hands. But this time, she's smiling as she does it. You want to show me your poem? Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you. Oh, it's getting there, Jan. It really is. Ghost Under the Light Part 2. The tendrils of my hair are illuminated beneath the amber glow, bathing. In the distance, a blue-green light flickers. A lone figure crosses its path, a silhouette obstructing the eerie glow. My heart pounds. The silhouette grows closer, closer. I open my umbrella, casting a shadow to shield me from visibility. But I am too late. He steps into the streetlight. I gasp. Drop my umbrella. The light flickers. My heart pounds. He raises his arm. Time stops. The only indication of moving is the amber light flickering against his outstretched arm. The flickering light is in the rhythm with the pounding of my heart, teasing me for succumbing to this forbidden emotion. Have you ever heard of a ghost feeling warmth Oh my god, I'm dying here. Anthony. Giving up on my understanding, I laugh. Understanding is overrated. I touch his hand. The flickering stop. Ghosts are blue-green. My heart is amber. Well, that was actually a lot nicer. Usually all these poems are creepy AF. Finishing the poem, I start to hand it back to Yuri, but instead of taking it from me, she looks away. Do you dislike it? Ah, no, of course not. I just don't really know how I should respond. Despite Yuri's poems usually being cryptic, it wasn't hard to figure out what this one was about. I don't know if I'll be able to explain this one. That's fine, I understand this one. Yuri is having an even harder time speaking than usual. Does this one mean a lot to you? Yuri nods. I'm not really good with words, but I'm happy that you shared it with me. So thank you, and I hope we keep spending time together. Despite my inability to make eye contact, I feel a faint smile emerge on Yuri's lips. I once again try to hand my poem back to her. But instead, Yuri gently takes my hand and pushes them back towards me. I hesitate in response to her warmth touch. You can, the poem is... Yuri once again, Yuri fails to form complete sentence. I failed to read complete sentence. You mean I can keep it? Yuri nods. I'd love to. Yuri faintly smiles as if she doesn't want me to notice. You always make me feel nice. I know I'm not good with people, but I hope that I can return the favor sometimes. Yeah, don't worry. I think you do a good job. Yuri finally turns back towards me. I guess we should move on before Monica says something. But I'm sure we can talk again later. Yeah, I'm sure we will. With that, Yuri timidly smiles at me, and I return to my seat so I can put her poem away. Oh, I don't want to. Okay, let's continue my usual path. Hey Mizaku, have you thought about what you want to submit for performing at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it will turn out great. It would also make me happy to see... Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. Your style has gotten so refined, Mizaku. Yuri's been teaching you a lot of things, hasn't she? That filthy slut! Well... I guess so. I've been noticing how much time you spend with her. I think I've heard her say more words in these last couple of days than she's talked in a whole year. Not sure how you did it, but it's pretty impressive. She needs some patience and a way to talk about all the things in her head, I guess. I'm still getting the hang of it myself. Oh my god, what is wrong with me? Is it just me, or is it this game? Oh. You shouldn't put in a lot of effort. You must really like her. That's... It's awfully suspicious, you know. Spending time with her in the clubroom every day. Reading that edgy novel with her. I love it, that edgy novel. True. Well, I just feel bad that she has a hard time socializing. It makes me want to make sure she doesn't spend all her time alone. Besides, the novel isn't too bad either, you know. Alright. I get you. Just be careful, alright? I know that Yuri isn't used to opening herself up. So if something bad happens while she's vulnerable, then it could be really hard for her. Her books aren't a total escape from reality. They're just a bandage. Oh my god. Yeah, that's creepy to say. You say that like I'm going to hurt her. Sorry, I didn't mean that. If anything, she might accidentally hurt herself. Oh my god. Monica. Spilling the tea here. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you, alright? Alright. Okay, what fourth wall breaking do we have here? The lady who knows everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather. Lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star glimmering in the twilit sky. Oh my god, my brain is having an aneurysm, I swear. Until one day, the whim, I can't anymore. Holy crap. I can't with this. I'm trying to read and I am failing so hard. Ugh. Until one day the wind ceases to blow. I fall. And I fall and fall and fall even more. Gentle as a feather. A dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger. The hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can even speak, she responds in a hello voice. I have found every answer, all of which amounts to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. I'm bad at reading. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. Never really put that much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? Would it? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than anyone. Stop fourth wall breaking, Monica. Bad. Bad, Monica. You mean one-dimensional. Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into, but if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things that you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Alright, here we go. Sayori. Let's get through this, guys.
It's nice, I guess.
Come on, I can already tell you don't like it.
Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Yuri.
I didn't write this for anyone specifically.
Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. You're happy too, right? In this club?
Well, of course I am.
Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Misaku.
Sayori, is there something wrong?
No, nothing. It's just I'm a little tired today.
Oh, alright. Just tell me if you need anything. God, dude, you cannot be this dense.
I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now.
Red flags! Giant red flags! Huge red flags! If you insist. There's no hope for this guy. He must be. He must be.
Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit earlier today.
Sayori?
Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow.
Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out the classroom, humming to herself. Alright, let's have Natsuki frickin' yell at me again.
And no thanks!
You didn't even... Next! That's how I feel about this game! Okay, you three. All done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out...
Hold on 1 second! Is it just me or did you say something strange just now?
Huh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club.
Catchphrase?
I don't have a catchphrase.
Jeez! Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it.
Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. Ah, it seems you're right. Sigh. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around.
Where the heck did you run off to anyway? I bet you went to poop.
Oh.
I thought you just went to pee. Girls don't do the other thing.
Natsuki, please show some decency.
Oh, come on. And it's not like I said she was going outside to rip a fat one.
She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? Hope she's all right.
Seriously? You don't need to go home to rip a fat one. Of all the times not to go home with her, you prick.
Sorry, I put that in.
You picked the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey.
No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Ooh. That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, let's not talk about Sayori anymore. We need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend.
I already know what I'm doing.
That's right, Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them, and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki?
Challenge accepted!
And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Now Natsuki's pouting too. Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case, but if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere, especially if it's dark and brooding, like a knife's edge. Knives. Yuri's expression suddenly changed as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Mizaku. The one who is truly useless. Yes! Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would really appreciative of that. Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are you going to respond to a suggestion like that? Other than, hell yeah, score! I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help.
Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give to you. It's not like Monica's gonna give me a choice, and shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would handle the baking on your own. Mizaku may not like to be around if you're only gonna make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that! Hold your horses, bitch! How hard it could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Mizaku to...
But what are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work.
And baking isn't?
Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Mizaku to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me, you know. Push his chest out. Ooh woo. So I'm sure he's interested in. You literally just said. I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I'm just saying though.
Jeez! Can we settle this already?
Yes, please. Yeah. Mizaku, are you okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Humph. Very well. In that case, everyone look straight at me. Of course, I'm going with... We've already decided to go with Yuri. Chat's already put me on the path to go 100% Yuri. Look, I know what happens when you click on Monica. But we kind of decided that we're going hardcore Yuri on this. Well, I'll probably be most useful helping out Yuri. Me? Are you serious? Why would you? Natsuki, I can already tell you're about to say something mean.
No! Baka! I was just saying...
So you'll be helping Yuri, then, Mizaku? Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Sure, helping. I'm glad. Oh, I can't wait for you to see what happens with Yuri, Anthony. Oh, you might change your mind. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things, so I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, you will be able to handle the baking yourself.
I mean, yeah, I already said it would be fine.
Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. So is that everything we needed to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. You guys excited? Well, I'm excited, Well, excited might not be the right word. More like horny. But I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. You and me both, Anthony. You feel the same way, Mizaku? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it will turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki?
What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything yet!
No, that's not what I meant at all. Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Mizaku picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea. And nothing that I do for the event will compare to that, so...
I get it. I'm kind of surprised though.
Why?
Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden.
No, I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. When she's already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri is trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves.
No! I kind of appreciate it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But I'm gonna say this. I bet my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event.
Ah, I believe you. Yeah, hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. I guess it's time for us to head out.
Alright, let's get out of here then.
Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki out of the door as they chat between each other. I turn around. Sorry, I realize I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. I should give you my phone number. I think that would be the best way, yes. Alright then. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers. Alright. Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought it would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I would prefer going to your house. Alright. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter either way, so I just need to make sure my room is clean. Hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, Mizaku. I think we'll make a very productive team, even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something. Wait! You don't actually think that, do you? Oh no. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you might have chosen me. Besides the fact that you're smoking hot. You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. But... Yes, and it's your butt too. That's also why I chose you. Mary thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Oh my god. Game, you are killing me. Just get on with it. It has been 2.5 hours and we're not even done Act 1. And me ranting about it is just making it worse. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? I didn't realize. I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Hi. Yuri thinks really hard again. She looked straight into my eyes for a while. I believe you. As if it took her a tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. And I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out the door and Yuri follows. I can't believe this. Yuri is going to be coming to my house on Sunday. My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. There's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. More than that, she told me that she was looking forward to it. Is this the chance I have to make something happen between us? It's a bit fast, but... or is it too early for that? Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off of it. Seriously, can't wait. I can't wait either. Can we move this on? It's already Sunday. God, I felt like I've been here for a year. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert, and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've been texting occasionally. Ooh, texting! Have you been teaching her what eggplant emoji means? She was extremely apprehensive at first. but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club early that other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, it is really okay for me to put Sayori's feeling aside when she might need me. I decide to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. A game we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. Where's her parents? It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom when I finally find her. Sayori?
Hi, Mizaku!
I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us.
You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you?
I guess you're right. It's been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sarah's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. I don't know, it's not that messy?
If you've come over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess.
That's because I end up cleaning it for you.
How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today?
Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided the last meeting.
Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right?
Ah, that's true. This is supposed to create an emotional through line. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today?
Of course. But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything.
Ah, so it's just me and Yuri then.
Yep.
There's more silence between us. Yuri stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. True. I finally get to the point. Oh, I wish this game would get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well, so... Sayori smiles and shakes her head. That's no good, Mizaku. Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings. If I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. Wouldn't have come here. Wouldn't have been thinking about me right now. But this, it's just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. What are you talking about, woman? I think that's why Walt decided to have you come over today. He just wants to torture me. Sayori... Oh... Sayori. I grab Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something's happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Mizaku. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seen what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really just gonna make me say it, aren't you, Mizaku? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days, I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Well, firstly, you're not... First of all, you're not worthless. And secondly, if you have this kind of depression, you should really go and seek professional help. And talk to others, like loved ones, about it. Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy in and carrying to waste by having them spend it on me? Oof. That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock too. I can't even figure out how to respond. Oh, that's because it's kind of hard to respond if you're not in the same situation. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to not think about her? Why, Sayori? Why is it that you never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if it's only so much that I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Mizaku. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. Then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club feels like a spear going through my heart. But that's why. That's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right, I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Mizaku, there's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. Oof. This is some deep stuff. But I was selfish. Finally showed what a horrible person I am. Not a horrible person for thinking of yourself. Tears streak down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. Well, I mean, that was ultimately my choice. You didn't force. You just kind of presented the situation. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. That's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. Yeah, that is very, very true. Depression is a really, really difficult thing. And a real problem for people. Ooh, no, Kay, that is not cool, Kay. That is not cool. That's not how depression works. Without thinking, I once again grab Sayori's shoulders. This time I pull her into a tight embrace. Misaku. Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please, never misunderstand how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Misaku. Sayori isn't hugging me back. That's a very narrow way of looking at things, Kay. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remained at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do it. Misaku, Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. If there's anything that you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. Don't know. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Misaku. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. That's really scary too. Sayori lets me go. As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like me to spend it all with you? That's what I want. I promise. I think it would be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. You know, you pretty much could. You could just probably explain to Yuri that, hey, I've got something. Someone needs my help, and I need to be here for them right now. Maybe I should cancel.
No, don't. Please don't.
If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? Not a bad suggestion. It would be fun. To my surprise, Shiori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? Kind of hard for me to fully understand. But I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. Yeah, that was some real feels shared there. It's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri?
Ah, thank goodness.
You're a little early. I'm sorry, I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time?
No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell.
Where are these people's parents? You always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have assured you and hurried more on my way home.
I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason.
It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you.
That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well?
Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right.
I'm sure it will be fine.
I take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious.
It's so clean.
I cleaned it before you came over. Man, there were so many tissue papers I had to get rid of. You have no idea.
That's very considerate of you to do.
No. I would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here.
Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean.
That would be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine.
Oh! I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out.
It's fine, it's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both her hands firmly on her lap as if making sure she kept keeping track of them. So, should we get started?
Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements.
Atmospheric enhancements?
You know, mood lighting and aromatherapy candles.
Oh wow. I didn't know you planning on taking it that far.
Of course. I want to help take our guests to a faraway place. Although many will stop by just out of curiosity. And for cupcakes, I guess.
I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Intense. I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved. And kinda happy. Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little. Relax? I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah, like what? Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles, a wooden cylinder-shaped object. I hope it doesn't give splinters. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happened to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would be really neat. What's the wooden thing though? Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. Nothing else. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Ah, is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeates through your body. Ugh. My tongue wasn't ready for that word. Oh man. I actually hate when people use strong smelling stuff. I'm not a big fan of strong smells. It irritates my nose and gives me a headache. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. Sounds like a headache. Here he takes the cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom, and it starts vibrating violently. In just a moment, a tiny ray of vapor begins to spout through the small hole on the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. Musk. What kind of mood is that one for? This is jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotion and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Are you saying... It sounds like you put drugs in this. Did you put drugs in this? Don't you think that would be perfect for sharing our poems? It does sound suitable. I'm just agreeing with whatever you're saying. I'm just agreeing with your boobs. But you seem to know a lot about this, so I trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. Ugh. She again reaches into her bags and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. You won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What will those be used for? Well, I'm gonna cut the pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then, we can fasten the paper onto ribbons and create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It sounds like it will be completely unappreciated. It will also catch the eyes of those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside. That's really creative. I had no idea you were so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you put it. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed than when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker, Mizaku. You can write any character you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Ah, alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unveils a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag, then pulls out a pocket knife. Eh? The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. Oh, you wish. No, Yuri's an edgy bitch. She won't write that stuff. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks real fancy. Ah, well... Embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're gonna think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know? If you promise you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. Alright. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. If you ever read my fucking poem, you degenerate. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. Combination of Crossman and the feeling of danger, maybe. What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing. It's, well, an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you. Suits me? Wait a minute. You don't know my secret, do you? Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife, I can't deny that. Isn't it? Yuri relaxes her expression once again. You to hold it. Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow! Misaku! Why did you do that? Don't you know knives are sharp, you idiot? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Oh no, a small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. Ah, she stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back. Oh, please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. Yuri! That's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. I'm sure it was a little weird, and it took me by surprise, but I guess she was just trying to help, right? There's nothing weird about that. Like... Although, Yuri, you shouldn't be putting other people... She's just having a little sip. Give me a little sip. Yeah. Plus, you really don't want to be slurping other people's blood. That's how you get diseases like freaking hepatitis. You don't want hepatitis. Hepatitis is really bad. Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. I think I'm underreacting. He doesn't lift her head. Dude, you're thinking with your boner, not your real head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might as well be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return. Miss Saku, did you really just do that? Now we're even. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, Mizaku. Yeah, I'm the weird one. Yuri giggles shyly. Yuri called me weird. I have no response for that. Where do you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one, actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it's already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing. Oh, seriously? We're like half an hour till I have to end the stream. Can we just get to the end? Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. Okay. Let's try and get through this, guys. After we finish attaching the pages to the ribbon, we lay them out side by side. It looks better than I expected and will be effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri. Ah, thanks. It's just that I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next house? Oh my god. Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. Ah, that's right. One of the items you asked me to buy is watercolor paint tablets. We'll need about 6 cups of water to put in each. Okay. You mind if we have 6 cups of water? There's blah 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 blah. Fuck off. That's how annoyed I am with this. Take it right. Take more crap that no one cares about. Yuri, yes. I come to you. Sleep. Oh, pulling. Oh, right, okay. Oh my god, who cares? I love that comment. I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, pulling it back over her arm. Yeah, I wonder what she's been doing. Nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so, let's just mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, drop them into the cups. So, let me do something simple. Look nice. Can you roast the banner? The color of sunshine, daylight, sunset, and nighttime. Once it dries, we write inspirational quotes across the banner. We can hang it up. Hang it in front of the classroom. Ah, neat. What are you gonna write? Well, to surprise you, smiles at me. Okay, if you say so. After we roll out the banner. Blah 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 blah. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Blah 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 blah. Ah, blah 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 blah. Oh my god, for me it's pretty fun. Person, even if it's something simple like reading, it doesn't matter. We can talk as much. If a friend next to me feels feel a bit nicer. It's nice. happy. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different people, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel the way her like anime and games and simply Sherry's. The experience with someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I know you understand. Yuri leans in the banner. There's more stuff that nobody cares. Kya! Sorry. Yuri reels back and I quickly lift my hand in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Not cold, face, paint. Then they play with paint on each other's faces and nobody cares. Now we have the close-up shot. I can't believe how fucking... Oh... I know they are trying to get me emotionally invested in these characters, but they're doing a terrible job of it. Here, I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel. Something wrong? It's hot. I didn't expect it. Sorry, I didn't want to use cold water. Haven't finished. I started to retract my hand, but Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Oh, wait. Just for a little longer. That's really nice. Looks into my eyes, the intent expression that record books. Almost as if she lost in a daze, developed by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? You know, I know this is a visual novel game, right? But the part of being a visual novel is that you don't need to describe everything that's happening if you can just show it. You know? Then I wouldn't have to read what's happening, I could just see what's happening. Maybe? Okay? Sure, let's continue. Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrists and sent a tingling sensation through my arm, and suddenly her face seems to be much closer to mine. And just from Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry, I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. Yeah, I wonder why you were feeling lightheaded. It's fine. The moment is over as soon as it began. Okay, cool, we get brushing, we do stuff. We're silent for some reason. That should do it. Okay, I really don't fucking care. Yes, we all know how paint works. Yes, it's wonderful. Yes, let's go. Pew, blah, 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 blah. God, I've gotten as bad as I've gotten with Dream Daddy, where I'm just like, freaking just get on to the point. Just get to the point already, God. I'm here for a spooky game, not for a game that's going to bore me to death and then ruin my throat with this horrible voice acting I'm doing. I need to stop making this. Extra time for blah blah blah. Yes, I know you want to spend more time with her. Yes, she's very cute. Yes. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem, I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then. Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait. I kinda say that without thinking. About today. It's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted. Because we can do this again. Whenever you want. You can come over and we can go out somewhere. Oh, I forgot you don't like going out much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so... You're very thoughtful, Mizaku. Yuri takes a step closer to me and then briefly squeezes my hand. Oh, wow, you are really close all of a sudden. Kinda like that about you. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? But I don't even get a chance. As Yuri suddenly pulls me back. Sayori! Yeah?
Am I interrupting something? Hi, Mizaku.
Sayori! Just now we weren't...
It's okay, Mizaku. I just stopped by to say hi.
Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave.
Oh, really? That's too bad.
I'm sorry. But we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so... That's fine, right?
Of course.
Sayori beams. Yeah, so... See you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayori waves goodbye after her. Sayori? I thought you didn't want to come over today.
Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come over and see it for myself.
See what? What are you talking about?
You know, how much fun you're having with Yuri. And how close you got to her. It makes me really happy. That you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me.
Tears start to fall down Sayori's face.
That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Mizaku? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear.
Sayori, don't say that.
It's true, Mizaku. If I wasn't here, you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right.
I should just... Monica? Why are you listening to Monica? She sounds like she's bad news. Don't take her advice. Monica was right about what? Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Hearing about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. That's a big claim, but the feeling is there.
But...
Sayori looks away. I put my hand on his shoulder to reassure her.
I'm scared, Mizaku. I'm really scared.
What are you scared of, Sayori?
I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me.
Sayori, is that true?
It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Mizaku, I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And...
That's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need most right now. And that's what I'm going to give to you. Sayori. I know, right? I feel like none of these options are really good. Well, I mean, she is a friend, so I'm gonna pick the friend option. Oh, it's about to turn. It's about. No, you people don't get to vote. Yes, but then saying something like I love you if I don't mean it is worse. Yeah, I agree. Both options aren't good, but you know, I'm trying to make decisions as if I don't know what's going to happen, but I know what's going to happen, and either option doesn't change that outcome. Sadly. You'll always be my dearest friend. What you need most is for things to be like they've always been. Monica told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now, but please trust me that I know what's best and what will make you happy in the end. I promise I'll help get things back to the way they were.
I see.
Sayori forces a smile through an incredibly pained expression. Yeah. Is this what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest? I should write a poem about this. Sayori, it's okay. It's just my punishment, remember? You shouldn't feel punished. For being so selfish. So please don't worry about these stupid feelings. They're not stupid. They're perfectly valid. I know you're right. I knew this whole time that there is no happiness down that path. That's why I came here. Just so that I could get the answer I needed to hear. And other thing, you're also right that I just wanted to go back to the way it was. I realize that now. You really don't know me better than anyone, Mizaku. I trust you with anything. Anything at all. So, Sayori's smile finally breaks. All of a sudden, she turns around and drops to her knees. Clutching her head with both her hands, she screams as loudly as she can. Man, not a good feeling. I'm so shocked that I don't even know how to react. Sayori looks over her shoulder, flashes me one more weak smile before turning around and running off. Sayori! I'm left helplessly standing in front of my house. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? There's nothing more I could have done. The most I can do is support Sayori through her feelings and help her on the path that's right. I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feeling as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more, or something different. I know those thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. I'm going to give it everything I've got. Sayori will always be my dearest friend, and I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. It's the day of the festival. Finally, it's... You were wondering when it's gonna get spooky? It's gonna get spooky now. Of all the days, I expected this to be where I was walking to school with Sayori, but Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but I decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry, and I gently roll it up to take with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassure her. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Yuri at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Ugh. That's spoilers, Mizaku. Mizaku, you're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must have be the ones she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like, and I submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. Oh, dude, no, not cool. Don't say that shit after all that happened. You'd think on days this important, she'd try a little harder. Oh, big oof. Big oof. Big fucking oof. No, that's so uncool. I say that, but then I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday. And then I suddenly feel awful. Like you fucking should. Knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You should take a little responsibility for her, Misaku. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. How do you know, Missy? You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know. Oh, I know what you did there, and it's not cool. Exchange? Monica, how do you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. The fuck does that mean? But I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? Hmm. About how I basically turned down her confession? That makes me really seem like the bad guy here. But I'm the one who knows what's best for her, right? Right? Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Monica is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Oh, sorry, that was me talking. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed out on its page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognize Natsuki and Yuri's poems from the ones they've performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. Percentage. Get out of my head, 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 get out of my head. Oh, this goes for a while. Get out of my head. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. Red flag, anyone? What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Mizaku? What's wrong? Nothing. Poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori writes. Yeah! Maybe you should go check on her. Maybe. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm gonna get Sayori, so... Ah, well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself, Monica calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. Not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they've always been. That's all she needs, and what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I open up the door and let myself in. Where are these people's parents? Sayori. She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. Can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Okay. I'm about to say this now. This scene that's about to appear is not the best, so pretty mature content, not for the faint of heart. Be warned. This is not good. This is not good at all. Waking her up in her own house, isn't that more like something a boyfriend would do? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori! Wake up, dummy! Oh, dude, no. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't that the kind of breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. No! An exception has occurred. Script character 5. See traceback.txt for details. What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppose the urge to vomit. Suppress. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I knew what's best, that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Turning down her confession? That has to be what pushed her over the edge. Dude, actually either option really gets to the same result. Anthony, no. No, that's not... Oh my god, guys. Her agonized scream still echoes in my ears. Why did I do that to her when she needed me the most? Why was I so selfish? This was my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could do to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and gave her what I know she wanted out of our relationship, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club, screw the festival. I just lost my best friend, someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do to bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I had only one chance and I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now I can never take it back. Never. Never. Never, never, never. End. Yeah, that's putting it lightly. Ooh, something's glitchy. Apparently I can go back to my previous save, apparently. Alright, let's... Yes, that is the end of Chapter 1. Finally. Now on to Chapter 2. Oh no. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it's just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long? We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel like running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let catch up to me. Oh. Game crash. It's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. The game is trying to compensate. I always tell myself it's about time I met some girls or something like that. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. Just a bunch of sweaty guys. Hi, Ted. The school day was ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Mizaku? Monica! Hey, Monica! There's nothing sus about you popping up here. Monica! Oh my goodness. I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Ah, yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, she's completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you come here for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. Oh, you're a bit glitchy there. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there's only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know. Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. I said manga. Wait, really? She said manga. Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. It is. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monica say she and manga in the same sentence? Hey Mizaku, by any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? Pretty please? With ooh-woos on top? Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? And I think that is a good point to end this stream. Actually, I'm out of time. Sadly. Man, it takes... Oh. Yeah, sorry, Mizaku. Don't worry, I'm continuing this tomorrow. We're doing more Doki Doki tomorrow. Finally, my throat is so hoarse from the endless dialogue. Oh. Oh, you made fan art. Sorry, I'm just a bit exhausted. My voice is so hoarse from all of that. Hold on, I have to actually... No, I mean, no, I know, it's fine. I'm... I have to exit Doki Doki first. Otherwise, that music's gonna play in the background when I show off the art. Piss off, Epic. I don't care what you're promoting. Stop promoting stuff to me. Here we go. Oh, wow. That surprisingly gives me Hollow Knight feels, just like the eyes and the mouth. Oh, yeah, today has been especially dry. Oh. Oh, so I'm guessing this is... Are these like spines, or... They look like spines protruding out of it. Oh. So it's actually ribs. That's cool. Interesting. This has a very surreal look to this one. The last one. Ah, interesting. Very interesting design. Hmm. Yeah, I see it's a giant. I see the scale that you put over here to represent its ginormity. Very good, Kay. Well done. Well done. Ugh. So, like I said, I'm sadly out of time. I'm glad that we got through Act 1. Act 1, at the end there, I would say at the end it tested my patience, but it broke my patience there at the end. I was just like, "Oh my god, can we just get on with this?" Oh no. The other acts aren't long, but they are creepy. They are creepy AF. They really are. So we're actually getting into the real creepy meat of the game. Uh, yeah. Yeah. Although some of your comments weren't that great either, chats. Oh. Anyway, I really hope you guys enjoyed this stream. Well, I hope you enjoyed watching my sanity drain out of me as my patience for them faffing to get to the point. But anyway, we'll continue this tomorrow, same time as always. And yeah, until then, I hope you all have an amazing day. Bye, everyone.